Hello YouTube, my name is Izarin, and a few of you might have seen me doing some of my loot Piñata runs in 82 maps over the past few days. Been a lot of requests for a video on how to do this, and I figured I would highlight a few of the things I've been doing. The most important thing while doing the loot Piñata is you want a Divine Shrine. And the reason for this is so you can wear like a really high quantity and rarity item set. So I have a full rarity set here. Puts me at it's slightly above 400 rarity with 75% quantity. 75% quantity is really high, and in general you won't be able to get that high quantity while being able to solo clear a map, right? Especially now without sinking like 20-30 exalts into like really high end quantity and rarity gear. So here I'm using like really cheap things like Sedima's Touch, Goldworm, Agreed's Embrace. The helmet's pretty good, 48 rarity, so it's almost max roll. The only like really high-end rarity gear I have is the Perfect End of Arius, which I found. And this I rolled in like 2 or 3 divines. It's basically perfect for this because it's got a really high quantity and like nearly max rarity. Now it doesn't really matter that the resists are all low because I'm going to be wearing Divine Shrine. And everything else is pretty easy to get. I actually found the Divine Distillery on my first Piñata run. So that helped get even more stuff. So the first thing you want to roll is something like this. This is ideally like a perfect blue map for this. It's got the fleet that you want for the Divine Shrine. And insulation's literally like the most like best insulation mod you can get, if we can call it that. The reason is if it hits the fleet, you're going to get the Divine Shrine. If it doesn't hit the fleet, it'll hit the 60% chance to avoid status ailments, which gives you another shrine in the map. So you haven't really lost anything anyway. In general, I prefer to only have 1-stat mods, which a lot of the time will give you the modifier try again. Like if you just regal a 1-stat map, you will get try again quite a lot of the time. But when you do, it doesn't use the shrine, which is quite good because you have a very limited amount of shrines. So you want to get the Divine within the first 3. If you don't get the Divine within the first 3, I usually just full clear the rest of the map anyway. I don't really want to use all of them and then end up not having a ghosted map. Then I'm just running around with rarity gear, which is good. I mean, most of this part is about wearing the rarity gear anyway. But the Beyond just exponentiates your MF gear so much. It's absolutely insane. I'll be showing later. I'll be showing some of my clips from my loot Piñata runs. You can see how crazy it really is. So once you regal it, it's going to look like this. This is like an average map. It's what you're mostly going to be using. So it has a 33% chance of hitting the Divine. Obviously, I don't know if there's any hidden stuff, like some rolls might have more chance to roll than others. That's just theories at this point, you know? So in general, this would have a 33% chance of hitting your Divine Shrine. The second thing you need is Beyond maps. And Beyond adds the ghost effect. So everything in the map will be ghosted with one mob. And I have been doing quite a lot of ghost runs without MF gear, and the difference with and without MF gear is absolutely insane. We're talking from, wow, I'm getting really good loot and really good map drops, to holy shit, my screen is full of loot. What do I do with this? This is insane. So again, when you reveal it, it's going to look like that. I have been doing a few runs with Corrupting Tempest. And the way to get Corrupting Tempest is you have an eye level 83 weapon, which is the minimum you need to roll the chaos damage. Now in the start I was rolling them myself, and I did end up using somewhere between 300 and 500 alterations before I hit chaos. And I think I used 2 or 3 items before I actually got the Corrupting Tempest. So I wouldn't recommend buying an eye level 83 item and rolling it. I'd recommend trying to find it in a map. So if you do kill a boss in an 81, 82, check all the weapons for chaos damage, because on rare items with lots of props, it is quite likely. Another thing that's really good to put in the loot Piñata runs when it's ghosted any MF gear is mind damage or mind cast speed. It has a very high chance of spawning the Seek the Apex, which gives you the Uber fragments as long as it's in a 74 or higher map. I believe. I'm not 100% sure on the level cap for Uber fragments, but I'm sure a lot of other people know that. Right, so here is an example of pretty much a perfect map. This is ridiculously Rigby, and normally you'd be like, fuck, I don't want to run this. But generally I try to roll at least 20% pack size on all the maps I'm doing this. So this is basically the dream. I have 30 pack size here, 44 rarity, and 106 quantity. Now these are all really high rolls. The PA build that I have right now is pretty strong at the moment. I have pretty high damage mitigation from my evasion and my dodge. And then I am using Cloak of Flames and a Taste of Hate for additional physical mitigation, right? So I'm pretty safe. I mean, obviously the start of the map is super sketchy. So until I find that shrine, and in maps like these, I am praying. I am like, please RNG Jesus, give me that Divine Shrine on the first try, right? So I don't really want to clear this full map. Because one exile, you know, and you're gone. It's very unfortunate, but these are the kind of maps you really want to run. Which is also why I've been offering a loot Piñata service, so people can like give me... I usually ask people to roll me the Beyond maps and the Fracture maps, or not Fracture, sorry, Fleet. Fracture is also something you can put into the maps to get you Howto strong boxes, but I've mostly gone off that lately because Beyond is just so much better in general. But I am offering this as a service to people as well on Darkshrine Hardcore. That's been a lot of fun. Once you have a map like this, you put it in and use the Domination. And Domination gives you 5 Darkshrines at least. Sometimes, I think the most I've had has been up to 8 or 9. And obviously when you have that many, it's basically guaranteed that at some point during the map you're going to get all the stuff you need. After I have the things I need, so I generally go for at least Divine, Corrupting, and Ghost. Corrupting's mostly if you want to farm 6 links. If you just want to go for maps, I wouldn't advise doing the Corrupting Tempest, because you get a lot of things like this map here, which is just corrupted, and I can't roll anything on it unless I use the Darkshrine recipe to hack one map. But then I'm going to have to scour and alch it until it's sort of runnable, because I don't want to dominate this map, because that's 10 Vol Orbs plus 10 Chaos Orbs, and now we're sort of not really worth it. So I'm now going to be showing some of the videos and some clips from my first runs, and thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you'll enjoy the loot explosion. This is a pretty rippy Abyss, 29%, 100 class size, double damage. We are of course going to dominate it. Right, that's fucked. What was it? And first try on Touch of the Damned. So now we have plenty of chance to try for both Seek the Apex, and we can also try for the Corrupting Tempest. Right, so we're gonna try Seek the Apex now, because that's what I want the most. Oh yeah! It's gonna be a good map, guys! Oh my god! Why are they dying? I just got Corrupting Tempest. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with loot. Oh my god! No, I'm gonna crash! There's too much loot! I need a loot filter, help! Callie, please give me that ghost filter now. I can't really tell what's dropping now. A lot of mortal fragments. A lot of things. Look at that 6-link though. Fuck that energy shield thing right now. That's another good 6-link. I just got 2 good 6-links. That's another 6-link. There's another 6-link. I'm getting quite a lot of divines out of this. Not bad. That's a chest though. Not bad. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching that MF map with Divine and Ghost. Got a lot of loot out of it. Got something like 7 or 8 6-links in that one map. It was absolutely insane. One of the things you should not roll while doing this, by the way, is you should not roll the Bloodlines mod with the magic monsters. That'll give you Turmoil, which will turn half the map friendly, and you will not get as much loot. So I never risk putting that in. If you want to see some more examples, or you want me to do this for you, just come by my Twitch channel at PCChild, and always feel free to drop by and ask any questions. Thank you for watching, guys, and have an amazing day. Thank you.